Okay. Well, okay. I see you have a case of Bavaria there. Could you guys name for me 10 types of beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Budweiser, Miller, Carlsberg, Smithwick's, Erdinger, Budvar, Hogarden, Hollander.
Okay, 2 more.
Well, Bavaria.
Fine, 1 more.
Jesus, you're well on your track.
Francis Canner.
Okay, there's 10. Okay. That's great. So you mean you did that pretty quickly. Okay, next question. Can you name the 10 commandments?
I don't know the order.
Next question.
Not the
The
order.
order. Just like the beers.
Thou shalt not kill.
Okay, that's 1.
Commit adultery.
2.
Covet your neighbour's wife.
That's it.
Steal.
Steal.
4.
Spare false witness.
That's lying.
That's
No. Okay. That's pretty good. Most people can't even get 4. They're lucky to get 2, and then they go to something else out from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, four of those commandments. Here's an even harder question. How many of those, just of those 4 say you actually kept? Would you say? Okay,
I don't know. All of them.
Have you ever told a lie?
Yeah, you do, but
You do tell lies. Okay,
Yeah.
so that would make you a liar.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
Have you ever stolen anything? Irrespective of the value, maybe just a pen from work, maybe you watched,
Yep.
Yeah.
maybe you've done yeah, okay, so that make it easy.
Not really. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, okay, but in God's eyes, say the standard is the 10 commandments, is absolute perfection.
Yeah.
And, you know, in God's eyes, stealing a pen is it's a crime, okay? So just, that's the standard we're going for.
Okay.
Okay. They probably say you've never coveted your neighbour's wife or your neighbour's goods,
No.
but I mean, what it actually means is just jealously desiring something. Say you see someone from down proportions. I wish I had that, or you know, your mate has a really gorgeous girlfriend or whatever, and you're just really mad at her, and you wish she was your girlfriend or whatever. That's that coveting. Adultery. Have you ever committed adultery?
Yeah. No, I don't. No, not me.
Well, I mean, Jesus said, even if you look at a woman with lust in your heart, you've already committed adultery. Have you ever done that? You ever just looked at a really gorgeous girl?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't see anything wrong in that because that's being human. You know.
Okay, you're right. It is.
But you haven't done anything. You know.
Huh?
So I don't think you've actually committed it.
Well, Jesus said you've done it in your heart. You see, he says that sin begins in the heart, and the action is just the outcome of that. Like murder begins in the heart. He said even if you hate somebody without a cause, you commit murder. Because he was speaking to Pharisees at the time who were like religiously righteous people who thought that by living a good life they could somehow attain eternal salvation or whatever. You know, and Jesus was trying to show them, look, you're hypocrites. You do all these things in your heart. Outwardly you look just fine, but inwardly you're corrupt. And what Jesus was trying to show them was that before God, you're just as guilty as everybody else. And see, the Bible reveals to us that the 10 Commandments, it's not a standard that if we try and live by it well enough that we can get into heaven. It's a mirror to show us what we truly are like, and that's exactly what I was trying to do. It's someone who's shown up a mirror and shown how dirty we really are in the eyes of God. Now, if you stood before God on Judgment Day and He judged you just based on those commandments, and His standard was perfection, do you think you'd be innocent again?
Well, I think everyone is guilty.
Yeah, then it would be
everyone's
guilty, but
everybody would be.
it's a bit much looking for perfection out of.
I don't think you can be
Yeah, you can't.
perfect.
No, you're right, you can't. And the Bible says that for all of sin have fallen short of the glory of God. The glory of God, the fall short of the glory of God means that there's a standard that we've fallen short of it. The glory of God is that perfection. So yeah, we've all sinned. I've sinned. I'm not standing here before you trying to say that I'm something, you know, to be compared against. Jesus is the standard. He's the perfect standard. Now, do any of you guys have even an iota of understanding as to why Jesus died? Why did he come to the earth? Why did he die on the cross?
To be honest, I'm not the most religious person.
Yeah, neither would I. But I don't know. It's very hard to say because like it's not very well documented.
Okay,
You know.
but I mean, just from the Bible, say, just from the Bible's account, what was his reason for dying?
I suppose to fulfill prophecy or something.
Well, I mean, that would be
Yeah.
one of the things. But I mean, ultimately, why Jesus died was to sacrifice his life for ours. The righteous for the unrighteous, sinners. We basically, what I've been revealing to you guys is that compared to God's standards, the both of you are sinners, just like myself, and that Jesus Christ came to die, to sacrifice his life for ours. A lot of people think, well, if I live a good enough life and ask for forgiveness now and again, I might just get there. Now, if you were to stand before God on Judgment Day, and you were found guilty of breaking those laws, and he said to you, you're guilty. What do you have to say for yourself? I mean, what would you
be just happy if there ever was such a thing? Do you know what I mean?
Okay, but just imagine there was. Do you think you'd go to heaven or hell?
I suppose you'd go to heaven. I'm not an evil maniac or anything like that.
But I mean, again, if the standard is Jesus Christ, if God's standard is perfection,
Well, then that's too high.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, no, it's
I don't think the world
ridiculous
can
to-
function properly if that was the way it was. You know, you have to kind of be a bit streetwise and